And the clouds, they hang tough all the way through midweek here. Below average temperatures, if you enjoyed them yesterday, they continue for the rest of the week. We turn a little bit closer to where we should be by the weekend here. And dangerous waves from Erin. While Erin's going to stay well offshore, it is going to rough up the seas. That high risk of rip currents continues today, with wave heights building 4 to 6 feet, tomorrow 6 to 9 feet, and by Thursday the peak intensity here about 7 to 11 feet. The combination of both of those could lead to some beach erosion. I know a lot of locations have had beach replenishment funds going and efforts. Unfortunately, that's something we're going to be watching. On top of that, even some coastal flooding. Onshore flow continues today, locking in those winds, but a few spotty showers through our far southern zones. I think that's the best zone to see wet weather today. When it comes to the roads, though, Matt, any trouble spots this morning?
We are seeing a big new problem.
All right, Peyton, how do you top that?
I don't even know where to start. I mean, Catherine is on top of it. And you know what? She was keeping them on their toes. Mother Nature keeping us on our toes, too. Is it summer? Is it like false fall around here? Well, the Climate Prediction Center is saying next week it could still be below average. And that would be the first day of school or the first full week of school for some kiddos around here. So that means their wardrobe not necessarily including all of maybe the shorts and the T-shirts that they needed just a couple days ago. Maybe even adding an extra layer as they head out the door. We'll continue to fine-tune numbers into next week, but just know average, at least on this date, is around 86 degrees, and that starts to fade by a degree almost every few days. It's currently 69 degrees at Philadelphia International. Northeasterly winds sustained close to 10 miles per hour. If you want to do some outdoor exercise today, whether that's walking the furry friend, taking yourself on a walk, or just sitting outside, temperatures are going to coast yet again back into the 70s. Maybe a few peaks of sunshine by the time we hit about midday through early afternoon. And if events today take you to the bank, first pitch is at 6:45. You may need a sweatshirt by the 9th inning as temperatures are really on the fringe of 70 degrees around here. I've got more coming up in that exclusive AccuWeather 7-day, Matt.
All right, thanks, Peyton. 6'11" Pillman and Payton Domschke in for Karen.
Matt and Peyton, I bet you guys were goody two-shoes in school.
Maybe a little.
Yeah,
maybe
pretty much.
I like how it's all about the owls today, though, in Ben Salem and Temple.
Correct.
Like Temple owls, yeah.
It's just so crazy that school is nearly here, but there are some good summer days still left, I promise you. It's just maybe not today. You can figure out what to do. Maybe it's a pool day if you are down the shore, or an arcade day, something that's keeping you out of the water. But if you're inland, just know it's going to be much cooler, too. Mostly cloudy, maybe some peaks of sunshine through the Lehigh Valley this afternoon. Temperatures stuck in the 70s. Again, that is about 10 to nearly 15 degrees below average for this time of the year. That high risk of rip currents continues, but the reason we are going to be just locked in with the cloud cover is this easterly wind still very persistent. And thanks to a boundary just to our south, that's the cold front still from a couple days ago just hanging out. It's going to try to lift back to the north by tomorrow, but I think if we're looking for a zone that's going to point out some more wet weather, it's going to be primarily south and east of Philadelphia. That's where we're seeing some spotty showers this morning. Again, that warm front will be the reason we see additional showers at times tomorrow. No day is a complete soaker or wash around here. What we'll continue to watch, Matt, are these temperatures. When folks head out the door this morning, it's not as sticky as it was yesterday morning. I don't think that they need an extra layer, but they definitely don't need the sunglasses either.
They will be stuck in traffic here on 95, but an improvement in the last.
Peyton, let's go back to school.
Let's do it. I mean, I think I want to go to the ballpark before I have to go back to school. So if you are headed to the bank tonight, first pitch is at 6:45, and hopefully it's just as electric as last night. Temperatures are going to coast just around the low 70s, dropping back to 70 degrees by the 9th inning. Perhaps needing a sweatshirt, maybe a reason to hit the team store. When it comes to what Philadelphia is currently experiencing, temperatures close to 70, a northeast wind sustained close to 10 miles per hour. But what we can do is interact with this board here, showing off Camden, New Jersey from one of our Sky 6 cameras, taking you out to Battleship, New Jersey right now. You can see the cloud cover above, but even some breaks of blue out there this morning. That's more consistent and persistent west of Philadelphia this morning. So if you see it, consider yourself lucky. I think the Lehigh Valley could squeeze out a little extra sunshine this afternoon. High pressure is off to the north and east. That continues with that easterly fetch, that onshore wind. It is breezy down the shore with that unseasonably cool presence today and that high risk of rip currents. Tomorrow, a warm front lift, so we will be tracking showers around on Storm Tracker 6. I'll have those details and so much more coming up in the exclusive AccuWeather 7-day in just a little bit. Matt, Aliana.
All right, Peyton, sounds good. Thanks. Let's check in with meteorologist Payton Domschke now to see what's in store for our Jersey Shore. Peyton.
Yeah, Jamise was showing off the calm before the storm. They've got more sun down there this morning on the other side of a boundary. Our boundary is feeding the clouds, especially for our shore communities this morning. Taking you out to Margate, the surf height only going to increase. So again, just like she was saying down there through North Carolina, locally here we are obeying the lifeguards. Not only do we have that high risk of rip currents in place that continues almost all week long, it's breezy today, 73 down the shore, mostly cloudy tomorrow, 6 to 9 foot waves expected. Thursday things peak 7 to 11 foot waves with winds gusting 35 to 40 miles per hour. The combination of everything I just mentioned going to likely lead to some minor coastal flooding, even beach erosion across parts of the area, all in part because of Hurricane Erin, still north of Turks and Caicos right now. A major Category 3 storm with maximum sustained winds of 115 miles per hour. Latest model guidance runs here continue to make that curve between Bermuda and the eastern seaboard. But remember where Jamise was. She's one of the closest points that Erin is going to even near the states here. And that reason being that they've had those mandatory evacuations. And we do not see that, as that makes more of a northeast turn by the time we get Wednesday into Thursday. So the clouds are above from Sea Isle right now. The swells are only increasing. 71 degrees down the shore, ocean temperature of 75, likely to wobble here as the seas are going to move about. Some upwellings expected. 62 in Allentown, 69 in Sea Isle. It's 58 in the Poconos, 67 out the door in Middletown. Again, the clouds are around. We are tracking some spotty showers from Chester into Delaware County, Cape May County itself as well, and then southern Delaware just on the fringe of that boundary. That boundary is going to try to slide to the north and east come tomorrow. I think that's going to be a difference maker based on temperature tomorrow for some of our far southern communities. As for today, everyone essentially back in the 70s, performing 10 degrees below average. Mostly cloudy skies, those spotty showers, and a cool easterly wind. And your exclusive AccuWeather 7-day forecast, no huge weather concerns if you're headed to the Phil's game tonight. Tomorrow, a few extra showers around. We'll watch for that game being played. Clouds try to break on Thursday. It's breezy, 75 degrees. More atmospheric subsidence sets up on Friday, bringing back in more sunshine. Temperatures from the low 80s into the middle 80s by the start of the weekend. The picks of the week here, a double whammy just in time. Friday and Saturday, you can start making some outdoor plans before things turn a little bit more active Sunday night into very early Monday. Aliana, Matt.
All right, thanks, Peyton. Let's get a preview of Good Morning America.